Today is the Love Live Music Day at Newport City Radio. My name is Amber, and I'm currently joined with Ryan Keyse, who you may recognise from Ryan Keyse and the Night Shift. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to start with kind of a really basic question. You categorise your music as like kind of folk country, would you say?
Yeah, well, like country is both has the best songwriters in the world and the worst. So it's kind of country is such a broad thing where you have pop country and bro country and all those things. So I was really against saying I was country for a long time because I didn't want to really be associated with like trucks and stuff, even though I dress and I wear these sorts of hats. But yeah, now I'm a little bit more, since Noah Kahan and stuff like that, I'm a bit more open to being country. So yeah, Americana, whatever you want to call me, rock and roll.
So obviously, Ryan Keyse, you're also part of the Night Shift.
Mm-hmm.
What is the origin of that name?
I thought it sounded working class and cool. And that's basically it. It's Bruce Springsteen in the E Street Band, you know, Jason Isbell in the 400 unit, Tom Petty in the Heartbreakers. You kind of just got to go for something. And I think the Night Shift is, I don't know, I work a lot of lates, I guess.
I think it's a pretty cool name.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
People, I've had other musicians be like, man, I wish I thought of that. But yeah, it's a thing of, I don't know, I can't really count how many night shifts I've worked in my life. But yeah, I just think it's cool. It's that kind of like, with the boys, like, you know, working late and just doing stupid stuff.
And it's like with the working class aspect, because I was searching you up on Facebook and I kept getting like groups saying like, oh, night shift workers. So
yeah,
the idea comes through.
Yeah, well, it's a thing of just kind of like, well, to be slightly more serious with it, it's a thing of, you have to think about who am I writing for? And all the time, the characters in my songs are probably, the people who I think I need to hear these songs are probably more working class. I know I sound, like the way I speak, I sound slightly not working class, but I'm Newport through and through.
Nice. So obviously that's your band.
Yeah.
So obviously you've played like multiple gigs. And in Newport, obviously we've got quite a lot of music venues. Of those venues, which is your favourite to play at?
I've not really played in Newport that many times, if I think about it. I've done solo shows in the pub, and I played in the arcade once, and there was nobody there, and I just stood on the balcony and played, and the only guy I saw was a dude who hates me anyway. So that was a fun gig. Le Pub, I'd say. Le Pub. I'm not playing there with a band yet, but I mean, you just can't knock Le Pub. It's kind of home turf. It's
a good place, yeah.
It's kind of the motherland
it's got
of it.
A good aura.
Yeah. It's in terms of like doing the most for the music scene as well. You
always see it on every single post about any kind of music, like we're playing at the pub.
Yeah. I think it's the kind of go-to place, and then the kind of step up from that is obviously the Corn Exchange, which will be really cool to hopefully get a chance to play there one day. But if any other venue wants to book us, I'll play a living room. I'm not really that picky.
So you kind of like obviously went on to it there, but are there any specific venues you'd love to play at?
The Ryman Auditorium in Nashville. The Everton Apollo in London, Red Rocks. If any promoters are listening and are able to get me a gig there, that'd be great, but probably not realistic. I want to play Porters in Cardiff to be more realistic, but even then.
Honestly, just anywhere.
I'll play a living room. I'll play a bedroom.
So right, obviously we spoke a little bit about playing music. Obviously you write your own songs.
Yeah.
Of those songs, is there any specific ones that you prefer to play the most, or you've loved making the most?
She Runs is like our closer and kind of our big hit. And we all get really excited to play that. Like, and it's one, we played a show in the Patriot, which that's a really great venue in Crumlin. That's a really, really great venue. Last Friday. And that was, my friends were all drunk, and I just had my friend Sammy being like, play She Runs. I was like, we're obviously gonna play it. It's cool that people get excited about it, but we do as well. I think people assume that I don't enjoy playing it, but no, I'll sit at home and play that by myself because I just love it that much.
Yeah, it's like it gets the crowds happy. And speaking of crowds, are there any of your songs that it's just an instant crowd pleaser? It's like they play the first few notes and like, oh, get in, it's this one.
No, No. Nah, she runs is. She runs. I Didn't Hear No Bell is really fun. Humbled, I really like. They kind of, any of the ones that I like kind of, she runs that's quite slow, but any of the ones that are like higher energy and kind of like have that rock element, they're just exciting. They're just really exciting.
Yeah.
And I think also it comes down to, it's a lot of the times it's not even about the audience, it's about the performers. It's like, I love the night shift so much because it's us smiling at each other the whole time and enjoying being with each other and enjoying playing those songs. So any song that we go, oh yeah, we get to play this one, you kind of get that response from the crowd as well.
Yeah, that's because obviously music, it is just like fun and bringing people together. So
Yeah.
I guess any song that kind of invokes that kind of like reaction is always a good one.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just exciting. Live music is inherently exciting. Like even the, soft, slow. All my songs are sad pretty much. Either I can make them upbeat and happy and trick you into thinking that they're real positive, hopeful songs, but they're pretty much all depressing as hell. But musically, that doesn't mean they have to sound depressing. You don't have to leave a show sad that like, oh, that was a bit heavy, because it's all passion. That for me, happiness, sadness, excitement, it's all just forms of passion. So I think live music is just really a lightning rod for that, and that's the funnest part of it. It's just watching, Alex play a guitar solo and getting just ride that high with it is amazing.
Yeah, and obviously on the topic of live music, are there any specific music events in Newport that you've loved playing the most? Because there was the Food Festival, which you played in last year, but there's plenty of live music events like the Christmas lights and the music trail. So is there anyone in specific that you've enjoyed playing at the most, or you want to play at?
Actually, like those and the summer sessions last year was really fun. Like the Christmas lights, that was our first show, so that was really funny. Of like the first time doing a band gig, being with like huge stage and a couple of hundred people and stuff like that. That was really exciting. And then you go to the smaller stages, but like the summer sessions was really fun, even though it rained the whole time. And the food festival, that was really good. We really kept a crowd there. That was for like 40 minutes of original songs. That's like a big ask for people. But people were just so into it, and we were into it because of it. And the food festival, I do really look back on fondly.
Yeah, the music events I feel like are really good, because I've come to the Christmas lights the past couple of years, and there are people in the audience, obviously they've never heard of like your music, but then they're saying like, oh, that's really good. So I think it is really good. But yeah, so are there any artists you've liked working with the most? Or have you ever done any collaborations?
I've not really collaborated. I worked with a songwriter, a country musician called O'Leary in Swansea, and we wrote a song together. That was the first time I've ever written a song like with and for somebody else. That was really fun, actually. It was really fun to just go to a house and knock out a song in a couple of hours and be like, oh cool, we actually like achieved something then. Like in terms of like playing shows with people, Rebecca Richards is always really fun to play with because she's lovely. We've done a couple of shows with Ophelia's Beard. We did a show with, and like they're like a phenomenal band. They're so like, I've got videos of me and my band just like dancing around to them afterwards. And like just anyone who's like just a good time. Like just work. The funnest thing of being a musician is just getting to meet other musicians who are just talented, vulnerable people as well. I think that's really important. If somebody's doing really original things and being vulnerable and accountable in what they do, it's like so exciting and such a pleasure to be a part of. Yeah.
So I think for a little bit of a fun one, obviously you've spoken a bit about collaborating with more local people. Mm-hmm. Are there any like people who you really look up to, who you'd love to just do a song with? It could be anyone.
Oh, Jason Isbell. Yeah, Jason Isbell's my hero. So just like I say all the time, like the whole goal of music is to like, I want to open for him and then I'll just quit everything and go home and just watch wrestling for the rest of my life. For the rest, like, I'll be done. If I can open for him or just get a nod from him, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. I achieved what I wanted to achieve and see ya. I'll give the band the songs and let him go on. It'll be somebody else in the night shift.
Nice. So, if you could play at any kind of like famous event ever, what would it be?
I don't know. Glastonbury, I guess. Yeah. Just because of how iconic it is. Muscle Shoals Festival, Shoals Fest, which is run by Jason Isbell in Alabama. That would be cool. I don't know how Alabama people would take me. Probably not well. But I'd have fun, and that's what matters.
Yeah. I just want to quickly finally ask, is there any kind of gigs or music or anything coming up that you think you want to get out there?
Yeah, I'm playing a solo show supporting Zachary Lucky, who's a Canadian artist, in the Phyllis Maud, which is also a really, really great venue. I did a great show run by Rebecca Richards at the Phyllis Maud last Saturday, but yeah, that's next Thursday, so that'll be fun. It'll be cool to never played for a Canadian before, so that'll be exciting.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah.
Thanks.
So I think that's pretty much it for the questions. Thank you for answering.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.